Hello everyone, welcome to the Mifra Tech. In this session, we are going to discuss about the PHP, the Hypertext Preprocessor. Welcome to the session 1. What is PHP? The PHP Hypertext Preprocessor is a programming language that allows a web developers to create a dynamic content that interacts with the database. PHP is basically used for developing a web-based software application. This tutorial helps to build your base with the PHP. PHP is a scripting language, same as the text, what you can see in HTML and CSS. Same code like a text here. So the hypertext preprocessor. Before you are learning a PHP, you should have a basic understanding some of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. If you don't, you can refer to the Mifra Tech. We have made a session about the HTML, CSS and JavaScript also. You can learn here. Then you can go through the PHP because some of basic knowledge is important to learn the PHP because it will work on the HTML also. Next, why to learn PHP? PHP started out as a small open source project that evolved as more and more people find out how useful it was. Rasmus Lodorf Unleashed is the first version of a PHP way back in 1994. PHP is a must for students and the working professionals to become a great software engineer, especially when they are working with the web development domain. Here the big projects, the major projects will work on a PHP. When we design a web development domain or a web page or web design, PHP is the most useful where we can interact with the databases. That's what PHP tells, and PHP is used for developing a web-based software applications also. Advantages of learning PHP. Why PHP is advantage with any other language? PHP is a recursive economy for PHP hypertext preprocessor. Hypertext refers to a text. PHP is a server-side scripting language that is embedded in HTML. We will show in the example, you can easily understand. It is used to manage dynamic content, databases, session tracking, even build an entire e-commerce sites. We can see it is a server-side scripting language where the database will be created and many advantages, and we can create a dynamic content also, the look like a fresh feel using the PHP. It is integrated with a number of popular databases including MySQL, PostgreSQL, Oracle, Sybase, Informix and Microsoft SQL Server. We can work with the many along with this, like you can see a MySQL or Microsoft SQL Server, etc. PHP is a forgiving. PHP language tries to forgiving as possible. We will show the example about that. PHP syntax is C-like. If you know the C programming, the PHP is the easier way to learn. PHP syntax is a C-like. Characteristics of the PHP. There are so many of the characteristics similar. The five most important characteristics are: it is a simplicity, efficiency, security, flexibility, familiarity. Simplicity, we can code easily. Efficiency, security, it will embed a security. Flexibility, easy to code, and familiarity, if you know the three languages HTML, JavaScript and CSS and C, it is easy to code. And what are the applications of PHP? PHP performs system functions, that is from files on a system it can create, open, read, write and close them. It performs most of operations. We can create PHP, we can open PHP, we can read and we can write, we can modify. PHP can handle forms, that is gather data from files, save data to a file through email. You can send data, return data to the server. You can add, delete, modify elements with your database through PHP. This will known when you are making a major projects or any big project. If any changes wants to do, you can make with the easier thing. The PHP script will make it easier to code. Access cookies, variables, and set cookies. Here we can set cookies also. Using PHP, you can restrict user to access some pages of your website. It can encrypt data. PHP, the syntax, how the PHP will work, and PHP, the main basic syntax. You can see here. All PHP code goes between the PHP tag. It starts with the all PHP code goes between the PHP tag. It starts with the less than question mark PHP with the question mark end. The syntax of PHP tag is given below. Here you can see where in the syntax inside you can code here what your description or what you want to code, what you want to show to the output. You can write here how to run PHP code in exam. Before we are going to this, I will tell a simple one. Before, make sure the exam control panel is installed in your computer and with a specific path. I have installed in a local disk C exam. For PHP exam programs, I made it easier. Next, go to the htdocs. In htdocs, you want to create a PHP folder, or if any project is not there or any several files is there, you can create a PHP folder and then you can work it out. I will create it in htdocs. You can see PHP folder here. Like this, save it in there and you can work with it. Let's see here how how to run a PHP programs in Hexam PHP. Is a popular backend programming language. PHP programs can be written on any editor such as Notepad, Notepad++, Dreamweaver, NetBeans. We can take any. This program saves with the .php extension. That file name .php extension with inside the htdocs folder. This is must and should you want to do, or you can try many other ways. Slightly difficult when you try within the command prompt or any other. Because a server-side scripting language, we have to use the server. For example, one file name PHP1, P1, PHP. As I am using a Windows and my exam server is installed in, I am installed in a C drive. So the path of the htdocs folder is, directory will be C drive exam htdocs. PHP program runs on a web browser such as Chrome, Firefox, Internet Explorer, etc. Below some steps of the given how to run the PHP programs. Now let's see how to create a simple PHP program like Hello World. Okay, I will create now. I will show one. I have created the Hello World program. Let's say I am used the Node++. Before going that, the exam control panel, it must be started. You can write a simple code. With begin of a simple code, you can go through a step by step to the advanced. Here you can see module services, module ports, action. I will start a Apache and MySQL. And the port IDs has been started and the ports have been starting 80443. Okay, I will minimize, and here you can see a PHP code, PHP echo hello world. Okay, I will change 1 minute. PHP welcome, I will say with the .php file. Now save it. Come to any browser. You can open any browser if you wish. Type open any browser if you wish. Type open any browser if you wish. Type localhost / I have created in PHP folder, the PHP folder name, then / hello.php. Run. Yes, now you can see welcome. The welcome message, what I have created a PHP file, the welcome message has been shown. The local host has been used for the server because we are testing a project, not we are hosting, and not we are not hosting in a project. So we are testing, we use a local host. It is a most common in the exam or in any program. You have to run the PHP or you have to run the any project. You have to start with the local host. If in direct HD folder you can type a project name or a program name, or type a folder and then a program name. Here you can see the welcome message. Hello world. Save the file hello.php. What I have shown now, localhost hello.php, because I have saved in the PHP. I have made one folder for the PHP programs. Here you can see hello world. I have written as welcome. The welcome output has been shown. Next, PHP is a case sensitive. In PHP, keyword, example, echo, if, else, while functions, user defined functions, classes are not case sensitive. However, all variable names are case sensitive. In below example, you can see that our 3 echo statements are equal and valid, because we can use a alpha case numeric, so case sensitive. You can see here the difference: echo hello world, echo break, echo hello world using echo hello world using echo. PHP echo is a language construct, not a function. It is used to construct. It is used to like a print statement. It is used to like a print a variable, print a name. Therefore, you don't need to use a parenthesis with it. But if you want to use more than one parameter, it is required to use a parenthesis. The syntax of PHP echo is given below. Void echo string argument 1. We are giving an argument, creating a string. There are so many arguments. We can use a parenthesis also. PHP echo statement can be used to print the string, multi-line strings, escaping characters, variable, array, etc. Some important points that you must know about the echo statements are: echo statement is which is used to display the output. It is a print statement which displays an output. Echo can be used with or without parenthesis. Echo does not return any value, the main thing. We can pass multiple strings separated by a comma in echo. You can see in a syntax echo string argument 1, or we can pass any name, any value, echo 1, comma 2, comma 3, or echo, comma Bangalore, comma Delhi, comma Hyderabad, etc. We can pass a multiple strings. Echo is faster than the print statement. Now let's see about the next. PHP echo printing string PHP echo hello by PHP echo. It will display the output hello by PHP echo. As we have seen the welcome, the same thing we has to run this code and the output will be displayed as the hello by PHP echo. Printing a multiple line statements. In multiple line statement, we have to use the parenthesis. Keep it in mind. Hello by PHP echo. This is a multi-line text printed by the PHP echo statement. You can see here the output. And escaping characters. We have used the parenthesis in starting and the ending, with start and end, and we have used the middle one because of the escaping characters. Hello escape sequence characters. We have used the parenthesis in sequence. It will print. It will give the output as we entered, because here also a multi-line statement printing a variable value. We have given a variable as message msg hello mifratech php. Echo message is the variable name, the message is hello mifratech php. You can see the output. Next, we can use print also if you don't need echo. Like PHP echo, PHP print is a language construct, so you don't need to use parenthesis with the argument list. Print statement can be used with or without parenthesis, print or a print function. Unlike echo, it always returns 1. The PHP syntax is given: int print string argument, the variable. PHP print statement can be used to print the string, multi-line strings, escaping characters, variables, array, etc. Some of the importance are print is a statement used as an alternative to echo at many times to display the output. It works as the alternative. If the echo is not worked, in echo statement it returns no value, not a value. In print statement it returns as a 1. The value has been returned as a 1. Using print we cannot pass multiple arguments. In echo we can pass. Print is slower than the echo statement. Echo is faster. PHP print printing in a string, the same one what we have seen in a echo. Output hello by PHP echo. The difference between the echo and the print statement, what we have told, let's glance it once. Echo is a statement which is used to display the output. Print is also a statement used to an alternative to echo at many times to display the output. Echo can be used with or without parenthesis, same as a print. The main difference is the echo does not return any value. The print always return a value with an integer 1. We can pass a multiple strings separated by commas. In print, we can't do a multiple arguments. Echo is a faster than print statement. It will print as much as faster. Print is slower than the echo statement. Now next topic is PHP variables. In PHP, a variable is declared using a sign followed by the variable name. Here some of the points to know about the variables, how the variable will work. As PHP is loosely typed language, so we don't need to declare the data types of the variable. It is automatically analyze the values and makes the conversion to its correct data type. It will take automatically. We don't need to enter a which is the data type is. We see example, we can let to know that after declaring a variable, it can be reused throughout the code. Assignment operator is used to assign a value to a variable. For assigning a value, if given a variable name and is equals to value, or we want to assignment operator, here we use the assignment operator, and syntax is $variable name is equals to value. There are some of rules for declaring a PHP variable. A variable must start with a $sign followed by the variable name. It must and should start with the $sign and it is followed by the variable name. It can contain alphanumeric character and underscore. Here, there is a possibility of alphanumeric also, character also, and underscore. We can. A variable name must start with a letter or a underscore character. It does not start with a numeric. A PHP variable name cannot contain spaces. One thing to keep in mind, the variable name cannot start with the number especially or a special symbols. PHP variables are a case sensitive, so $name or $name both are treated as different variable. Yeah, the $name is a one different variable, or when we are assigning a variable name, a variable value, if we give $name as a 1 and $name as a 2, it will treat it as a different variable. Once if you declare a same value, it treated as different variable only. Let's see, declaring a string, integer and float, some of the data types here. PHP string str, declaring a variable is equals to hello string, and another x variable is equals to 200, y variable is equals to 44.6. Now we are printing a statement, we are showing an output with the echo command. Echo string is the variable name and the integer is variable name. Float, you can see the output here. The string is hello string, the integer is 200 and the float is 44.6. Now let's move on to the PHP constants. PHP constants are a name or an identifier that cannot be changed during the execution of the script, except for magic constants, which is not a really constant. PHP can be defined in two ways. PHP, it is a constant. It is a constant. We can't edit or we can't do it during the execution of the script, execution of a program. There are two defined ways. We can define using define function or using const keyword. Constants are similar to the variable, except the ones they define, they can never be undefined or changed. They remain constant across the entire program. PHP constants follow the same PHP variable rule. For example, it can be started with a letter or underscore only. The variable, the rules for naming a variable, the same it will be applicable for constant also. The difference is constant, it cannot be changed. Once we have written a code, the editing, the scripting cannot be changed throughout the entire program. Let's say PHP constant define. Use the define function to create a constant. It defines a constant at a runtime. Let's see the syntax. Here there are three: name, value and a case sensitive. Name, it specifies the constant name. The value, it specifies the constant value, and a case sensitive specifies whether a constant is a case sensitive. Default value is false. It means it is a case sensitive by default. It will take automatically. Now we are using a define function for declaring in a constant. Define, the name was message and the value was hello Mifratech PHP. ended with the and echo, we are printing in a statement. Echo message, the name, echo name, the output will be given as a value. Hello, Mifratech PHP. By using a const keyword, PHP introduced a keyword const to create a constant. The constant keyword defines the constant at the compile time. The define, you can see the difference. The define constant at the runtime. The const keyword defines constant at a compile time. It is a language construct, not a function. The constant defined using the const are case sensitive. Here in define, the default is the case sensitive. Here the defined using the const keyword are case sensitive. The syntax, const message hello const by now we can see a difference between the constant and variables. Once the constant is defined, it can be never be redefined. Once the constant has been declared, it cannot be changed or it cannot be modified. A variable can undefined, modified as well as the redefined also. A constant can only be defined using the define function. It cannot be defined by any simple assignment. A variable can be defined by a simple assignment called assignment operator. There is no need to use $sign before constant during the assignment. To declare a variable, always use the $sign before the variable. Constant do not follow any variable scoping rules and they can be defined as accessed anywhere. Variable can declared anywhere in the program, but they follow variable scoping rules. Constant are the variables whose values cannot be changed throughout the program. The values can be changed here. By default, constants are global. Variables can be local, global, or static. It can be redefined anywhere. And there are some PHP data types. The PHP data types are, there are in 3 different ways and they support 8 primitive data types. But we use it as a 3, the Scala, predefined data types, compound types, user defined data types and special data types. In a Scala predefined data types, there are 4 types. It holds a single value, integer, boolean, float and a string. In compound data types, user defined data types, it can hold a multiple values, array, object. In special data types, there are 2 special data types called resource and null. Next we see the PHP operators. PHP operator is a symbol that is used to perform operations on operands. In simple words, operators are used to perform operations on variables or values. We can use a $symbol variable name, the operands, the 10 plus 2. Here the plus is the operator, 10 and 20 are the operands. And there are a different type of operators here. We can see many things: arithmetic, assignment, bitwise, compression, increment, decrement, logical, string, array, type. We will see one by one. Then PHP comments. PHP comments can be used to describe any line of code so that other developer can understand the code easily. It can also be used to hide any code. PHP supports single line and multi-line comments. These comments are similar to the C, C++ and Perl style Unix shell type comments. PHP is a single line comments. There are 2 ways to use a single line comments in PHP. 2// C++ style in a Unix shell type ash. Here you can see the PHP comments is very important. In not in a PHP, in any language, the comments are very important because the code will be understood by the any other developer or any other user also, because we write a code, it wants to mention with the code has been executing this or that. Here you can see anything placed within the comment, it will not displayed by the any browser. And this session we have seen the PHP introduction. You can see PHP introduction, how the what was the PHP do, all advantages of the PHP, characteristics of PHP, applications and syntax. We have seen a data types, how to run a code, and then operators, which are the operators. The overview of the PHP. This session is the main introduction, the simple thing how the PHP runs and how to declare a variable, how to declare a constant, and how to define a data type. There are three types: predefined, user defined, and scalar data types. And comments are very important in the any language, in PHP also. We can see a single line and a multi-line comments. We will come up with the next session continuing in a PHP after comments. Let's see, we can develop a web page using the PHP and many more things. And thank you for watching this video.